Hi, I am Liz Cortez with Business Trends TV, and today I am with Dr. Brett Brimhall from Brimhall Eye Center in Las Vegas. Hi, Dr. Brimhall.
Hi Liz, how are you doing?
Doing great. Well, thank you so much for being on our segment today. I'm really excited for our interview, and I know that we have some viewers that they would love to know what your advice is if they're going online and searching for a great LASIK eye surgeon. I know you've had experience in this for the past 12 years, and so you're the perfect person to answer this question.
Thank you, thank you. You know, that's a very good question, Liz. When you're going online and looking up doctors and checking doctors out, making sure you find the right doctor for you, it's a very important thing to recognize a few certain points that make a big difference. The first thing is to look at their reputation. A surgeon's track record is probably the most important thing that you can do. If patients are happy from that surgeon on a regular basis and there's a lot of great outcomes, you're going to see that on those reviews from patients. And that's probably the most effective way to find out what type of situation you'd find yourself in after you got LASIK with that surgeon. You want to go to review sites and blogs and forums and other websites and find out what patients are saying both officially and unofficially on the side. That can be very valuable. Another thing that you want to do is go check out your state's medical board. Were there any actions against that surgeon? Sometimes you'd be surprised. They have this great thing that they look good on the outside, but when you go look at the actions against that individual, you'll find things. And so you want to find out about your surgeon. I want you to also know that anybody can look really good for their future mother-in-law on a dinner date. And so that's it. You know, it's easy to get those testimonials every once in a while, but you really want to find out what most patients are saying. And so that's a really valuable point. The next thing is experience and expertise. The number of surgeries performed by a surgeon is something that is valuable. You want them to have a few thousand surgeries under their belt. Once you have about 5 or 10,000 surgeries under your belt, you know, whether it's 20, 30, 40, 50,000, that's nice. But you want to make sure that they have at least some under their belt, a good number under their belt, because that experience makes a difference, and it helps them to get the best outcomes possible for you. Safety always has to come first, and as part of that, you want to make sure that your surgeon is someone who has had the right training. And here's where the expertise comes in. That training is really important. If they're not board certified, for instance, it means one of two things. One is they haven't had a chance to get board certified yet, which means they probably don't have the experience. Or two, maybe they can't pass the test or they don't have enough knowledge to pass that. So board certification is an important thing. Another thing is you want to make sure they're trained at a quality program. There are many quality programs in the U.S. And all U.S. programs are credentialed, and so there's a standard there. But some are a little bit more academically rigorous than others, and so that can be something that can be very valuable. The last thing I think that's really important is the quality of service that the surgeon offers. I want you to know, and it's very important for our listeners to know, that not all LASIK is equal. There are cheaper forms of LASIK, and there are nicer forms of LASIK, and it turns out that the cheaper form of LASIK really does have a lower quality outcome. There are more complications, the quality of vision is not as good, and there are complications that are at a much higher level. For instance, someone can have the cheaper forms of LASIK, they can have permanent glare up to 60% of the time. This is for the rest of their life. It's a big deal. You want to make sure and go for a higher quality LASIK. If it's a really good price on LASIK and it seems too good to be true, it probably is. There's usually hidden costs, but the quality of LASIK is usually not as good. You want to have bladeless LASIK. I used to do the other form of LASIK a long time ago when that was the only technology available, but now there's opportunities to do much better. We have better outcomes for our patients, and it's a lot of fun. And you get what you pay for. It's very important to recognize that. The last couple of things to know is that post-operative care is one of those things that also matters. You want to have somebody who's going to take care of you. Dry eye happens after LASIK, and it's one of those things that you got to make sure that your surgeon will take care of for you. There's also custom LASIK. And this is one of those things that perhaps isn't talked about as much as it should be, but custom LASIK is a great opportunity for you to develop really high quality vision. When we go to the optometrist and we have that machine that they put in front of our eyes, they check what's better, one or two. They're checking for two different things. Glasses can correct two things, astigmatism and that forward-backward focusing. It turns out that custom LASIK can correct many, many more things than glasses themselves can fix. So you can even potentially get That's supervision in some cases, better vision than you've ever had in your life. Custom LASIK is probably a great thing for the majority of patients who get laser. So, and then those are the main things. But remember, it's reputation, experience, and expertise, and the quality of service. Go online, find out about your surgeons.
Oh, that is excellent. Thank you, Dr. Brimhall, for sharing all of that. Ooh, custom LASIK. Sounds great. And go online, check them out. And so I would love to know, what type of experience do patients have when they come and work with you?
Uh, Thanks for asking. We're very proud of the service that we offer here. Our reputation is something that we're very, very proud of. We've second year running now. We're an Angie's List Super Service Award recipient. It's very hard to get that. We've been in the top 95% 2 years running now of all ophthalmology clinics for LASIK. It's a great honor to have that. Our patients give us good reviews. We want to make sure and take care of our patients first and foremost. We want to make sure that they get every service that they need. And so we offer that custom laser. We only do bladeless techniques. I feel like that's a very important thing for patients. I don't want to be that guy who caused someone to have glare, permanent glare for the rest of their life. I want to be the guy who helped them be very excited about the outcome that they had. And let's see, there are other things as well that are important. I graduated. I'm not an eye guy with an I. I'm an eye guy with an EYE. But I do want to tell you, though, I have a good experience. We've done several thousand cases here. And in addition to that, I graduated from a program. The year I got in, it was the top program in the U.S. The training was incredible. I was trained in the Air Force where we operated on pilots and our special forces guys. And the military pumps in tens of thousands of dollars into those guys. They wanted to make sure I didn't mess up on their eyes. They wanted to make sure that we took great care of our pilots and gave them the sharpest vision possible so that they could locate that bogey. They could see Saddam Hussein or whoever it was that they were catching at the time. We want to make sure they trained me in a way that I think was very unique and exceptional, and we now deliver that to our patients. It's a lot of fun to do. Afterwards, we get to celebrate with them, and it's a lot of fun. We do stick with our patients as well. We'll stay with our patients until they're happy. We offer free touch-ups afterwards if they need it. Our touch-up rates are very low and very, very good, but we just want to make sure that our patients leave here happy and very pleased with their final vision.
Oh, that is excellent. How exciting. You worked on Special Forces. Wow. And I'm sure you got lots of experience with that, so excellent. So I know that you have something very special for new patients that come to you, so why don't you tell us more about that?
Well, we do have a special deal right now where we offer $500 off of the highest quality LASIK that's out there possible. And in addition to that, we also allow our patients to have a free upgrade to custom LASIK if they desire that. And so not everybody's a good candidate for that, but for most of the patients are. For those who are, we'll offer that and throw that in for free. In addition, we also offer a full service of dry eye treatments or whatever is required afterwards at no additional charge. Most places charge about $300 for that. We just want to make sure, again, that you're happy with the service and that you're happy with your outcome, and that you have one, safety, a safe surgery, two, a phenomenal outcome, and the third most important thing to us is that you have a great experience.
Excellent. So I put up the link right below this video. Also, phone number is right below this video as well. And just thank you so much for doing this interview with us today and sharing your knowledge of your journey of becoming a LASIK surgeon and the experience that you had. And just I had a lot of fun doing this interview today. So thank you, Dr. Brimhall.
Thank you. It's appreciated.